Last week, during the Naval Academy's annual leadership conference, we had a chance to interview two of the participants, two Naval Academy grads, about their leadership experience on the yard and how the Naval Academy has prepared them for success in the military and in civilian life.
My time at the Academy was really foundational from a leadership perspective. Those two roles when I was in the fleet, I had the opportunity to lead Marines in combat, 2 tours, and the skills and experiences and lessons that I learned here at the Naval Academy were really foundational in building the set of skills from a leadership perspective that I used every single day once I got to the fleet.
I think the Naval Academy, one of the things it did best is it exposed me to who I was going to have the opportunity to lead. At the end of the day, I think I looked at my 4 years at the Naval Academy, 1 year at NAPS as an opportunity to earn the right to lead these men and women.
The one theme that's been entirely consistent through my whole career is leadership. Fundamentally, what I do today is lead and build and scale a high-performing team. And at the end of the day, whether you're working in technology or you're in the military on active duty, there are a set of principles that are foundational and universal when it comes to leadership. And so those things that I learned as a young second lieutenant, that I learned here as a midshipman, are incredibly relevant day in and day out in leading the folks on my team at Pinterest.
When you come out of the Naval Academy, when you come out of a career in service, it takes you a while to figure it out, but you're in some ways over-prepared for life. The mystery is realizing that there's no mystery. It is that which was true on the ball field and that which is true on the battlefield is also true in the boardroom. I would tell you that you're not surrounded. There's not as much of a density of people who believe in these words, integrity and honor and courage and all these other things that they're out there. But in the military, you're surrounded by them. So I think that can sometimes make you wonder if things are different, and they're really not. You just got to hold true to those core beliefs, and the people who are like that, they'll find you, and you'll find them, and it's everything that you loved about serving.
This is as close to an active duty military experience as you can get. And fundamentally, I think the ROTC programs are an amazing opportunity, amazing program that produce great leaders, but you live and breathe leadership, you live and breathe the culture of the military in a way that's fundamentally different here. And from the history to the staff to the opportunity to work day in and day out with a set of folks who are going to be your comrades when you graduate. And so I think the experience here, that holistic experience that's grounded in the history and the roots of the Academy, that provides that singular focus on, for every single person who's here, that know that when they graduate, their job will be going out and having the opportunity to lead the men and women, sailors, Marines, in active duty forces. And that's an experience that's just fundamentally different from every other college experience.
I would love to tell you the Naval Academy taught me everything I knew about being a good man, a good leader. But the reality is I was blessed to be raised in a world where my parents taught me that, and then that was affirmed by my coaches. And so what the Naval Academy did is, in a hyper intense, low fail environment, just affirm that which I had already known, and couple that existing knowledge with real world scenarios. Because in battle, you don't pause and restart at less checkpoint, man. It's all real there. And because we're immersed in that environment at the Naval Academy, there's no alternative or opportunity to not kind of bathe in the lessons of the men and women who've come before us. You just come out of it with a very serious awareness of it. And the stewardship, you feel, that long blue line is if you take this place seriously and what it can do for you seriously, then you feel the weight of that long blue line as you go forward and do whatever it is you do after that.
It's great to come back here. I graduated over 15 years ago, which feels like a very long time ago. And you don't appreciate, there are a lot of things about the Naval Academy that are hard, and they're hard for a reason. There are days I can remember that were really tough, where this is the last place that I wanted to be. But looking back on it, it is not an experience I would trade for anything. It's a really special opportunity here to get to work with an amazing group of people, to get an experience that you will remember for the rest of your life. And so when I talk to midshipmen now, I say, look, when those times and those days are hard, remember that you're getting a really special opportunity, and the lessons you're learning here will be valuable. You'll carry them with you for the rest of your life.
A lot of people say a lot of things, but I've always measured people by what they do. And the Naval Academy is one of these places where I've often seen what people say and what they do match up. And sometimes I've seen what they do exceed what they say, and that's what I love the most. And I don't think we're unique in America in that we do that, but I would say there's an extreme density of people that do that coming out of this little place on the Severn.